The murderer of Lee Rigby, the failed shoe bomber Richard Reed, the so-called Jihadi John, the government believes they were all radicalised by people and organisations which could be targeted now by new measures to control extremism. So today the Home Secretary was in Downing Street for a meeting of the National Security Council, where David Cameron told her and other ministers time to get tough with extremism in all its forms. The Prime Minister says, for too long we've been a passively tolerant society, saying to our citizens, as long as you obey the law, we'll leave you alone. It's often meant we've stood neutral between different values, and that's helped foster a narrative of extremism and grievance. So a new counter-extremism bill will contain new powers to ban organisations which fall short of advocating violence, but which are considered to promote dangerous extremism. Radical preachers could be stopped from speaking in public, and premises, for instance mosques, could be shut down if they are used for promoting extremism. Many might find the views of these demonstrators and others extreme, but should they be illegal? After all, we already have laws against inciting violence as well as racial and religious hatred.
The line is where a criminal offence would be committed. So if I incite you to commit a criminal offence, that is a criminal offence. If I incite somebody to commit an act of violence, that's a criminal offence. And it seems to me that that's where the line needs to be drawn, not in the very, very vague way that these proposals would indicate at the moment.
The East London schoolgirls who went to Syria seem to have been radicalised mainly online, and the new laws could also include restrictions on individuals using the internet. But some who work to control extremism say more laws are not the answer.
We cannot be relying on our police force and our security services, who are already overworked in this domain, to broaden the numbers of people who they might be monitoring or might have to arrest in the future. I think we've got to engage frontline workers like teachers and like university staff, like prison officers, to understand this problem and to tackle it head on.
Extreme views of all kinds will always be with us, and so will the arguments about how to deal with them.